Come into a cross-legged position. And bring your hands to your shoulders, palms facing up. Lift your shoulder blades, lift your hands up nice and high. And draw your shoulder blades down as you bring your fingers back to your shoulders. Bring your elbows in by your sides and a prism with the hands. Open your hands, fingers to the shoulders, and lift your shoulder blades, hands up. Draw your shoulder blades down, hands to the shoulders. Open your hands and a prism with the hands. Open your hands, hands to the shoulders, and lift your shoulder blades, push your hands up. Draw your shoulder blades down, hands to the shoulders. Open your hands wide. Now come to lying on your back and a similar movement with the arms. Have your feet underneath, first of all, stretch your legs out. And then lift one hip up. So it's almost like you're shortening one leg, and swap sides. Lift the other hip up. Just shifting up and down and feeling how the ribs and the hips get closer with that movement and further apart. And then come to an equal placement of the legs and slide your right heel back along the ground. Stretch your right leg out and lower the leg down, keeping the hips and the ribs still. Slide your right heel back. Stretch your right leg out, spread the toes and lower the leg down, swapping sides. Slide your left heel back. Stretch your left leg out and lower the leg down. And again, slide your left leg back, stretch your left leg out, and lower the leg down. Slide your right leg back, come onto the ball of the foot, keep your ribs and your hips still as you slowly open the knee to the side, and slowly lift the leg back up. One more time, slowly controlled, open the leg to the side, the knee, and slowly lift the knee back up, and swapping sides. So slide your left foot back, come onto the ball of your left foot, slowly open the knee to the side and lifting back up. And again, slowly open the knee to the side, keep the ribs, the hips still, and lift the knee back up. From here, cross your legs and squeeze your legs together tight. And swap sides, cross your ankles, squeeze your legs together. Bend your knees and drop your knees to the right. And swap sides, drop your knees to the left. Come back to the center. The feet are hip width apart, to prism with the hands. Make sure you set your shoulder blades down the back, so have a nice long neck. Not only lengthening through the neck, but lengthening through the spine, so out through the crown of the head. And as you breathe in, feel the diaphragm expand the rib cage, and breathing out. And take one more breath in and open your hands to the sides, breathing out. Bring your hands to the shoulders like when you were sitting, and take a breath in. Lift your shoulder blades, pushing the hands up. And on the exhale, shoulder blades down and the hands down. And breathing in, lift your shoulder blades and push your hands up. And this time, exhale through your mouth, lowering the hands. Stop breathing and expand to the chest like pretending to breathe in. Elbows by the side of the body, as breathing in and back to a prism with the hands. Exhale. So take a breath in And open your hands. Exhale, squeeze from the shoulders. Bring your hands to the shoulders, and as you inhale, lift your shoulder blades, push your hands up. Lower the shoulders and exhale, fingers back to the shoulders. Inhale, lift the shoulder blades, push the hands up. Lower the shoulders, exhale through the mouth. Hands to the shoulders. Stop breathing at the end of that exhale. Expand the chest. Elbows by the sides of the body. And when you need to, breathe in. Back to a prism. Exhale. So breathing in. Open your hands and reach your arms wide. Exhale. Bend the elbows in close and back to a prism. Inhale. Open your hands and reach your arms wide. Exhale through the mouth. Stop breathing and pretend to inhale. Expand the chest and lift the hips up into the air. Lift the hands and breathe in and lower the hips. Exhale, coming back to a prism with the hands. Take a breath in and open your hands, reach your arms wide. Exhale, hover the arms above the ground. Bend your elbows in and inhale back to a prism. Open your hands wide and exhale through the mouth. Reach your arms wide. Stop breathing at the end of that exhale and then pretend to breathe in, expanding the chest, and lift your hips, lift your hands. Take a breath in and rolling back down. Exhale back to a prism with the hands. Hug the knees to the chest. And coming to sitting, cross your legs and stretch your hands forward. Flex your feet. Spread your fingers. Keep a connection to the breath. Relax the face, the facial muscles, the skin of the face. And sitting up and swapping sides, the other leg in front, and stretch your arms forward. Spread your fingers, have some support from your hands. Press your feet into the ground. Observe the breath, the movement of the breath. Relax the face, the facial muscles. And coming back up to sitting. And come to prayer position with the hands. Sit nice and tall, lift through the crown of the head and protract your shoulder blades forward. Then open your chest, shoulder blades sitting on the back of the body. Turn your fingers to point to the chest and bring your hands forward, elbows wide. And breathing in, expand the chest. And breathing out, shoulder blades down. Open your arms on a diagonal. Inhale, the fingers pull back. Pull your right fingers in. Exhale, turn the shoulder in, left ear to left shoulder. And take a breath in. And lead from your fingers back to the center. Exhale through the mouth. All the way out and stop breathing. Expand the chest, lift through the crown of the head. And then breathing in. And breathing out. Shoulder blades down, open the arms and inhale, the fingers pull back. Pull your left fingers in, exhale, turn the shoulder in, right ear to right shoulder. And take a breath in. And lead from your fingers and exhale back to the center, out through the mouth. Stop breathing, expand the chest, elbows wide, shoulders down. When you need to, breathing in and breathing out. Open your arms wide, inhale, the fingers point back. Pull your fingers in, turn your shoulders in, exhale. Hold it here and take a breath in. And then leading from your fingers and exhale back to the center, elbows wide, out through the mouth. Stop breathing, expand the chest, lift through the crown of the head. And when you need to, breathing in and breathing out. Keep your shoulders down, lift your hands to a V position. Inhale, fingers pull back. Come back to the center, exhale, shoulders down. Lift your hands, breathing in, lift through the crown of the head. And back to the center, exhale through the mouth. At the end of the exhale, stop breathing, expand the chest, lift to the V position. This time lift the chin and the sternum. Open your arms wide, still holding the breath if possible, hands to the ground, and then breathe in, chin to the chest, and breathing out. And lift your head, shoulders down, left ear to left shoulder, and right ear to right shoulder. Come back to the center and come to Purvottanasana. Lift your hips, have your feet underneath your knees. Spread your fingers, your toes. And take a breath in. Bring your hips to the feet. Exhale, surround your back. Sink the ribs, the stomach. Push your hands forward, your shoulders forward. And lifting up to a squatting position. Turn your feet out, prayer, push out with the elbows, and take a breath in. And lean onto your left leg and open your arms on a diagonal. Exhale, open your chest wide. And let your head drop and roll your right arm in front and inhale back to prayer. Lean out onto the right leg, open the arms, exhale, open and reach to the left fingers. Let the head drop and circle your left arm in front and inhale back to prayer. Lean out onto the left leg, open the arms and exhale, open the chest. Reach to the fingers, let the head drop and inhale back to prayer. Lean out onto the right leg, open the arms and exhale. Reach through to the left fingers, let the head drop, circle your arm and inhale back to prayer. And reaching your arms forward, exhale. Big circle with the hands like brushing dirt on the ground. Wrap around and grab your ankles from behind. Keep the weight forward on the feet as you press your shoulders, your arms back. Lengthen through your spine even though it's a curved position of the spine. One more breath in. And breathing out, lift the body up to Bakasana. So hands are wide as the shoulders. The chest is positioned high and the hips are high. Bring your knees as close to the armpits as you can, lifting 1 foot and maybe 2 feet. Bring your feet back to the ground. Uttanasana, grab your ankles, bend the knees if you need, descend the crown of the head. And take a breath in and rolling up through the spine, breathing out. Take your arms nice and wide. Inhale to reach up high and lower the hands. Exhale. So stand with your feet as wide as the mat. Spread your toes and bend the knees. Keep the arches of the feet lifted. Push through your hands and lift the hands. Straighten the legs, breathing in. Breathing out, come back to a prism with the hands bending the knees. So press through the feet, push the hands forward and up. Breathing in, lift the chest. And breathing out through the mouth. Bend the knees. knees, elbows wide. At the end of the exhale, stop breathing. Expand the chest, a prism with the hands. Then open the arms, inhale, the fingers pull back. Bend the knees and exhale back to the prism. Press through the feet, strengthen the legs, lifting tall, breathing in. Bend the knees and breathing out back to that prism. Push through the feet, lifting tall, breathing in. Bend the knees, breathe out through the mouth. Elbows wide, and then stop breathing. Expand the chest, a prism with the hands, and straighten your right leg, open the arms. Inhale, fingers pull back. And come back to the center. Exhale, bend the knees, prism with the hands. Push through the feet, lifting tall, breathing in. Bend the knees and back to a prism. Exhale. Push through the feet, strengthen the legs, lifting tall, breathing in. Bend the knees, exhale through the mouth. Elbows wide, shoulders down. Stop breathing, expand the chest, a prism with the hands. Straighten your left leg, open the arms, inhale, fingers pull back. And bend the knees, coming back to the center. Exhale. Push through the legs, straighten the legs, lifting tall, breathing in. Bend your knees, lower your hands, hands between the legs. Exhale. Lift the body, push through the feet, turn the hands around, lifting tall, breathing in. Lower the hands, bend the knees, hands through between the legs. Exhale. Lift the body, push through the feet, lift the hands, breathing in. And bend the knees, bend the left leg, hand on the right leg, and slide the hand down the leg. Exhale. Take a breath in. And then slide the hand back up, hands back up, exhale. Push through the feet, lift the arms, breathing in. Bend the opposite leg, hands on your hip, and slide the hands down, exhale. Take a breath in. And then sliding the hands back up, exhale. Prism with the hands, push through the feet, and hands forward, hips back, inhale. Back to that prism, exhale. Hands forward, hips back, inhale. And back to a prism, exhale. And lift your right elbow forward and up and back, big circles. Left elbow forward, up and back, pressing from the fingertips. Right elbow forward, up and back. Big circles, let the shoulders follow. Left elbow forward, up and back. Reverse, bring your left elbow back, up and over and forward. Right elbow back, up and over and forward, pressing through the fingertips. Left elbow back, up and over and forward. Right elbow back, up and over and forward. Take your hands to the left and breathing in, elbows high over the head. To the right, exhale, a bigger circle. Inhale, up and over. Exhale and reversing. Take your hands to the right, breathing in, elbows high over the head. And to the left, exhale, a bigger circle. Breathing in, up and over. Exhale. Bring your feet in together, spread your toes, bend your knees, a prism with the hands, elbows wide. Take the weight to your right foot and take your left foot to the buttocks. Use your breath, inhale to open the chest, keeping the left leg bent. Hold the breath, the hips push forward to lift the body, the left knee forward, and exhale to straighten the leg and hands forward. Bend the knee, prism with the hands, foot to buttocks, and leaning forward, open. Inhale. Hold the breath, the hips push forward to lift the body, left leg forward, a prism, and exhale, straighten the leg, hands forward. Bend the knee, a prism with the hands, inhale. Ball of the left foot on the ground, exhale, lift your right heel. Make your calves, your thighs strong, and lift your hands, breathing in, growing tall, like being sucked up through a tube. And then lower the hands, breathing out, lower your right heel, bend your knees, hands towards the ground. Push through the feet to lift the body. So this time, right foot to the buttocks and inhale, open the chest. Hold the breath, the hips push forward, lift the body. Right knee forward, exhale, straighten the leg and hands forward. Bend the knee, a prism with the hands, right foot to the buttocks and inhale to open the chest. Hold the breath, the hips push forward to lift the body. Right knee forward and exhale to straighten the leg, hands forward. Bend the knee, a prism with the hands, inhale. Ball of the right foot on the ground, exhale, lift the left heel. Calves are strong, legs are strong, lift your hands and breathing in like being sucked up high through a tube. And then lower your right heel and exhale, bend the knees, hands towards the ground. Push through the feet, lift the body, and left foot to the buttocks, open the chest and breathing in. Hold the breath, the hips push forward, left knee forward, straighten the leg and exhale, hands forward. Bend your left knee on top of your right knee, inhale, wrap the foot if possible, move the hips back to lower the body, exhale. Move the hips forward to lift the body, unwind, hands and leg forward, inhale. Open your left arm and leg, exhale, turning the chest to the side. Lift your left leg high if you can, breathing in, reach through your fingers and feet in together. Exhale, a prism with the hands, so right foot to the buttocks, lean forward and open the chest. Inhale, push your hips forward, lift the body. Right knee forward and exhale to straighten the leg, hands forward. Bend your right knee, a prism with the hands, inhale, maybe wrap the right foot, lower the body, and exhale, push the hips forward to lift the body. Leg forward, hands forward, inhale, open your right arm and leg carefully, exhale, turning the chest. Lift the right leg higher, inhale, reaching out through the fingers and bring the feet in together, exhale.